Hey, what's up, guys? This is the L7C bringing you another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. And today we are still going to use our Egyptian God deck, one of the last videos we had out. Only Ra got to come out and play. It was more than enough to get us the win. But let's just see if we can get Obelisk out. Maybe Slifer. Maybe try to get 2 and 1. Maybe. Let us try. Right now, we're just readying up, trying to get an opponent to hop in and play with us today. We've already been looking through and we haven't been able to get anyone. So typically, what happens with that is that we'll just exit out and just hop back in and hopefully get a opponent. Still wait. Oh, nope. We finally got an opponent. We ready up to let them know we are here and we are ready to play. We go paper. They went rock. And we want to go first. Obviously, we want to try and set up our board for a god card. And we drew True Name, Card Advance, Raw Disciples, Marshmallow, and Terraforming. So not bad. We can summon a god right now if we really wanted to, but there'd be no point. So we just hit an old school 2004 Yu-Gi-Oh play, set a monster and pass. Right now he's set a back row. We're gonna see what type of deck this person is running today. Waiting to see what they are doing. And we're waiting. They're taking up. They set a knot, and they go old school too. T set and turn. So we got to battle some old school decks, and we did just draw Obelisk, the Tormentor himself, or in Japanese, the God of Destruction. Obelisk, the Tormentor. Funny thinking how Obelisk was called the God of Destruction, and those who watch Dragon Ball know what the Gods of Destructions are. So Obelisk is one of them. We do the Raw's Disciple. We get 3 of them, and then we do play card advance. The reason that we play card advance here, yes, to rearrange our thing in any order, but when you play card advance, you get an extra normal summon. So we're actually going to be able to summon Obelisk off of this. And then we do play True Name right now. We announce the card because we already know what it is because we stacked our hand. It's my favorite trap card, Wabaku. Then we decide add to hand. We click yes, so we get to add a god card to our hand. And we're looking which one. And we pick Spear Mode just in case he goes off. So then now we play Terraforming, which looking back we should have done that differently because the Terraforming now the deck's going to shuffle, so we messed up our things how we set it up. We play the Amount of the Bound Creator. Then we sacrifice the 3 Raw Disciples for the God of Destruction Obelisk, the Tormentor. We attack his card, which is a Sangan. He gets to add a card to his hand, but he also takes 1,000 points of damage because of the Amount of the Bound Creator. Main phase 2, set Wabaku, end turn. And we saw him add a winged kuriboh, so we don't know if he is playing a kuriboh deck. And he plays Fluta Summoning kuriboh. So we're like, okay, playing a kuriboh deck. Mad respect to the kuribohs. You guys know kuribohs are fan favorites on the L7C channel. I even have a couple in my deck myself. So, and we've played kuriboh a good amount of times on this channel. There's some other videos where Red Eyes Buster decks taking on kuribohs. Other decks are. So he does the wing kuriboh, puts it in defense mode, then sets another card. And I think that's it that he does. Yeah, ends turn. We draw another Spear Mode, which is not ideal. So we're just going to keep hitting people with Fist of Fate. We attack the wing kuriboh. Bound of the Bound Creator goes off. So he still takes the 1,000. It's after that he would have taken no damage. So, I mean, with Obelisk and Mount of the Bound Creator, we are pretty set right now. Yeah, I think we're in a very good spot. He banishes a light and a dark, and I'm like, oh, we know where this is going. He summons Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, a very, very, very powerful card that used to be limited, used to be banned, was part of the GOAT deck of all time, the GOAT format, that legendary World Championship deck in '05, and now it's unlimited. No one uses it. People now rely on their main strongest monsters to be from the extra deck instead of the main deck. So it is what it is. I feel like if BLS had it does have it has Chaos Space, which can search it, but you have to describe like a dark monster. If it just had a level 4 whatever monster that could get BLS directly to your hand or special summon it, ignoring its summoning conditions, that'd be wild. And then he summons a Kaiser Seahorse? And I'm just like, okay. So then he does BLS's effect to banish my card, which was Marshmallow. I was hoping he would attack into it. But he has 3 monsters currently on the field. And we have 2 spear modes. So you know where we're going to go with once it gets to our turn. We're going to spear mode his 3. Hopefully get it back so we have Raw. And we're looking Ring of Magnetism. And we draw Psalm Strike, which is good. Which is good backup. So we summon, tribute his 3 for the Winged Dragon of Raw Spear mode. We set, end turn. And we are we're liking our chances in this game because we're going to get that Spear mode back, hopefully. And we'll have 2 Egyptian gods on the field. He summons Kuriboh. And then he does multiply. And I'm like, okay. He's asking if I want to activate anything. I say no. So then he gets all these Kuriboh tokens. Which I'm thinking, is he going to link off into a Boral Sword or something? But he puts my thing in. That's what I would have done. Linked my monsters off for a Boral Sword or an Appaloosa or something. Because now I get the spear mode back. I draw. Do spear mode's effect. I see if I can activate. To summon the Winged Dragon of Ra. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 Egyptian gods on the field. Both with 4,000 attack right now. Showing off that anime Battle City prowess. Like we are connected to the gods like the ancient people of Egypt back in the show. So then we summon Reactor Slime, do his effect to get the 2 tokens. And wouldn't it be crazy if we could get Slifer? But thing is, we have no way to get Slifer right now. We're wishing we could just draw it. Because if we drew a Slifer right now, we'd have all 3 Egyptian gods on the field, which is absolutely crazy. But 2 is more than enough to win this game. He's asking if I want to activate anything. I said nope. We draw a True Name. If we drew card advance, if we can get a card advance, then we could get a Slifer. So then we attack with the Obelisk, attack with the Raw. And apparently he didn't take the damage, so apparently I guess the tokens don't count because they don't go to the grave, which is good to know on Mount of the Bound Creator. And we're hoping we get another turn so we can try and get a card advance. Just try and get a card advance so that we can get a Slifer, the Sky Dragon, on the field to have all 3. And he quit, which sucks because we wanted to get Slifer, but oh well. Raw and Obelisk got the job done.